Do you have someone in your life? Maybe it's yourself, maybe it's your best friend, your mom, your dog even, that orders some weird, stupid drink at Starbucks or Dunkin', or make something really whack at home, or you know, they try to argue it as everybody does this, but you're the only one that knows of them doing it. Well, I just gotta say, right off the bat, you're wrong. It is weird. As a former barista, I've gotten many different orders at the register and, you know, made them at the bar, but nothing like what I've read online today. But today I'm here to try out those things. I have my pot of coffee right here, just brewed not long ago, a medium roast from a local coffee shop nearby. So it's the good stuff, made it with a French press. So that's for those coffee nerds out there, you might want to know those things for whatever nerdy reasons, but I'm really excited to, you know, see if there's any hidden gems there. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, so my wife decided to totally join at the last second. Instead of being the operator behind the camera, she decided to say, hey, you know, I'm pregnant. This will be a fun time to show people. So our first, what is it? Our first thing is olive oil. So we're gonna do this because it seems like the most normal out of the other bunch of things that we're gonna be doing today. And Starbucks also does this. I mean, as you've probably seen all their marketing, they are doing the oleato. She used to work at Starbucks actually, so we kind of know that this is more of a normal thing now since Starbucks has mainstreamed it, but we're gonna give it a try. Anyways, I've never had it actually. She had hers at Starbucks, but before she was pregnant, and so we're gonna try this out now. We won't do too much because you still want to save some coffee for later. That's it? For real? No more. All right, so here is the, I guess, oleato if you really want to go with that. I don't know if you can see the separation in between the oil and the coffee itself. We can give this a good whiff. It smells like my salad, that someone just dumped salad in here and basically said, here's some coffee and some salad.
I feel the Starbucks one was a lot smoother.
To be fair, we are just using like extra virgin olive oils, whatever that means, you know. I don't know how you can get more virgin than virgin itself, but it's a family tradition, so whatever that means. So out of 10, what would you give this?
6.
All right, I'm giving mine a 5 just to keep it in the middle, but this can always just change anytime during the video. Please leave your rankings also if you've either have tried any of these things or will try it, or what you think it should honestly be. But we're gonna give this a, say 5.5, just to bring it in the middle. All right, for our next item, we have oranges. This one is probably even more normal than like olive oil, just because of like the citrus nature of it, and just kind of already how coffee beans have like, you know, acidity and all those different, you know, characteristics of coffee. So this one I'm not too worried about. I think rather might just give it like more of a sweetness or an acidity to the coffee. So again, the first two are pretty normal. Maybe olive oil is kind of on the verge of getting too weird, but I promise you the next ones are really, really strange. We have them right here. And we're really nervous but excited to get to them, but first we're gonna do oranges. So I think I'm just gonna, you know, get in there. Squeeze. Kind of smells like soup, like a tomato soup, maybe. Like, yeah. It's not bad. It definitely just gives acidity, I think. So if you were to do like more of a really nice light roast that maybe was on a natural process, I think then it's more similar to that. Obviously there's gonna be differences, but I think this is actually not even a bad cup of coffee. I think this is kind of you know, maybe you screwed up your cup of coffee and you want to have more acidity, just take an orange. It'd probably be a fine. This one, I'll give a 6. Okay, so we're gonna do 6 on this, 5.5 for the other. I kind of want more. All right, for our next one, we have 2 items just because I heard that you can combine them, most people do. This one is really throwing me off because I don't know why you would want one of these, but we got salt and ground pepper. Salt is something I can see maybe because people do like a salted caramel. That's kind of okay, I suppose. But the pepper for me is like, okay, maybe if I'm like an earthy tone type of coffee, sure, you probably can get away with it, but I'm just not convinced that this would be good in any way, shape, or form because these are spices. I need to put like that much just because I need to like make sure this dissolves. Okay. Let's shake that up. Okay, we're gonna start like that. Nice and easy. Nothing too crazy. Okay, pepper I know likes to stick together. I'm gonna break it up. I'm scared. Okay. I didn't put as much. Maybe if we don't taste anything, then I will definitely put some more. But I think we're probably just fine. Also, yes, I am a black coffee drinker as well as she is most of the times if I am making like a pour over or something, but otherwise, on a normal basis, we're more of an espresso type family where we'll make like lattes and cappuccinos. Just if you're curious, not sure if you are, but now you have a bunch of useless information about me and her. So yeah, okay. Doesn't smell like anything except for pepper. When mom oversalts the food. Oh. It's like drinking ocean water with a flavor. This is the only face you can make. It's like when you have to gargle salt water. So maybe I put too much salt. I don't know. Yeah, right? It's I really didn't put that much salt. And pepper like very little, like less than half a teaspoon. Because of, you know, how much coffee's in here. I would give this a 4. No. I'll give it a 3.5 because I feel like if it was a full cup of coffee, maybe it wouldn't be like, I just feel like you wouldn't taste it. So like I would be giving it a higher score based on something I wouldn't taste. So I'm gonna give this a 3. No, I'll give it a 4 because I feel like there's other ones in here that definitely deserve that. So I'm gonna give this a 4.
I'll give it 2.
Okay, so 4 and a 2. Okay. All right, on to the next one. All right, now we got here some good old mayonnaise.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Why, yes it is. This is the one that got my attention on an article written by some, I think it was like BuzzFeed or something. And they're like, yeah, mayonnaise is great. It's like creamy oil, you know? And I'm like, I just don't think mayonnaise belongs in coffee regardless. Like even if it does taste good, I just feel like if you pulled this out at a family dinner or like a, you know, a family outing, or, you know, imagine you're at Starbucks and you just whip this out and you're like, all right, guys, I'm gonna stick my mayonnaise and, you know?
You don't do that?
I think this might taste similar to the olive oil just because, I mean, it's using an ingredient exactly of it, but now you got, you know, eggs in there too. So, okay. So I'm gonna do, should I do half, like this?
Too much.
Too much? Okay, how about we do a nice, like that amount.
Just going down.
Chunk. Am I preparing this wrong? It's like, it's not dissolving, it's separating and becoming like curdled. This does not look fun. Yeah, this looks like a mistake, for sure. I don't know if this is a good brew though. This might be a bad brew. So the coffee I made, I kind of made it in a hurry. It should be fine, but you know, French press, it's my nemesis. It just smells like, no, actually it's fine. It smells creamy, that's what it smells like. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. It smells creamy.
Why does it smell like whipped cream? Like, it actually smells good.
Darn you. All right, I just don't like that there's chunky bits in here, but we'll kind of get past that. So, cheers. It just tastes like coffee.
Really?
Like really, actually. I promise. I'm not even messing around. I really think it just like, I don't understand why there has to be broken up pieces. I understand it's probably because of the oil and the egg and all that, but it really just tastes like coffee. I mean, the coffee may not be great, but it doesn't taste like. You taste mayonnaise? Man, maybe I just don't have a good palate. That's some good coffee. In the wise words of somebody, dirty bean water. It doesn't taste or smell as weird or bad as the olive oil, actually. I think this is probably a better balance because it is creamy. I don't think the coffee is probably as good. I mean, the coffee's fine. It's just maybe a little on the stronger side. But the actual like mayonnaise, I personally don't taste. You taste it?
But it's not as bad. Like,
I just don't see why.
It to be worse.
I don't see why you would choose this though.
Yeah.
I don't know why you just want to use creamer or whipped cream. Yeah, let's wash the palette down for this one because our last one here, I'm really scared about. Mayonnaise was a little worrisome because it's like it's like a paste almost. Like you can slap it on a piece of bread or whatever, and it's just kind of something that you wouldn't put in a beverage. So I would give it, honestly, I'll give it a 6, maybe 6.5 because it's better than I expected, and it's not terrible at all. It's just the actual physical like look. Like you can see all this clumping like in there. But it honestly, it kind of gets rid of the bitterness for me, just because of the probably, all this, like the dairy and all that stuff. But for you?
I give it a 5.
Okay, 5. So 5, 6.
4.
Oh, she really hated it.
4.
What did mayonnaise ever do to you? 3, 2, 1. For our last item here is gonna be distilled white vinegar. But I kid you not, this is an actual thing that people genuinely put in their coffee. Like I looked at so many different articles and they were always there.
More?
Yeah, I just feel like that's probably good. Okay, so we got coffee here. Let's take this. What if I spill in it? This smells like when someone's sick. I don't know if your mom ever did that. Whenever I had a fever, my mom would kind of dampen the towel with some white vinegar and place it on my head to kind of control the fever or something. Apparently that helps. That's what it reminds me of. So I'm basically drinking my illness. Ooh. Oh, it's like smelling salts. It like gets right in your nose.
Oh man, that smells like wet dog.
Yeah, that's it. It smells like wet farm animal. Every farm animal that exists, just wet in here. It smells like wet dog was squeezed into this.
Ugh. With some wet sauce.
It smells like home. Okay, I'm not ready, babe, but let's do this. That smell still there? Yeah, it's still terrible.
Yeah.
Oh. This is a straight up 1. if there's actual, like, if every article I write was just like pulling a prank or pulling my leg, you know, just to kind of go with the narrative, cool, you've done your job. But if people legitimately like use vinegar in their coffee, I'm still, like, my lip like wants to curl up because of how nasty it is. Like, it's just, I have to feel like I have to like clean my mouth. All right, so I don't know if you can see it, but that's like the mayonnaise, and it's like all like broken up here. It's disgusting. I actually like can't believe people, you know, genuinely drink this. All right, so these are all the different things that we have tasted in our coffee today, ranking it from basically worst to best. Vinegar was a 1 or if not a 0. There's actually no redeeming qualities whatsoever. This was great. This is basically just like a light roast coffee. If you get the right amount of orange in there, it actually probably can replicate that pretty well. Mayonnaise, I think it was a pleasant surprise because we were worried about this one. It just doesn't hold up well, like its own integrity within the actual coffee. It looks so bad. Olive oil just tastes and smells like, well, it smells like a salad, and it tastes like nothing really. It just, I don't know, people want a smoother cup of coffee, but it's not whiskey or anything, so I don't really understand that. Next are these two. This was actually pretty bad. So it was basically just like drinking salt water with flavor. So thank you guys for watching this video. Shout out to my wife for just jumping in randomly because, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely comment about whether or not you have tried any of these or what weird, wacky thing you put in your coffee. I'm really interested, and I'll definitely try it out if it's not gonna kill me. But thank you again. We'll see you in the next video. See ya.